Check, check, 1, 2, check, check. Check, check. Check, check, 1, 2, check, check. I think we're live from Redondo Sunset, Good Stuff Field for the first ever live edition of Los Altos All-Star Softball. It's a big day for Los Altos. They take on the Beach in their second day here in Redondo Beach. Split the 2 games yesterday in Torrance, come in today the 4 seed, and what is now tournament play as Sadie Albert steps up to the plate. First pitch is low for a ball, 1-0. Good afternoon, everybody. This is Noah Daigle on the call for you today. Solo, running solo. We love doing it. This is going to be a great game for Los Altos, a great competition against the Beach. Los Altos won 16-2 yesterday in their first game. Second game, tough loss, 3-2. Albert gets around one and hits it to the opposite field. Good throw into first, and they got her in time. Great play by the right fielder for the Beach, and they beat the speedy Sadie down the line for the first out. Good start for the Beach. Solid start for Los Altos as well. Good contact for Albert. Now we have Bella Bonales up at the plate, taking her first at-bat of the day. Pitcher for the Beach getting the sign. Bonales, very good day yesterday, both in the field and at the plate. First pitch is low and in, ball 1. Bonales going to be playing a lot of second base during this All-Star season. The 1-0, swung on, dribbler to the pitcher, off the web of the glove. Bonales is busting it down the line. She's safe. Beats it out, what will most likely be ruled an E1. But Los Altos has a base runner, and it's a speedy one in Bella Bonales. And here comes Ella Swan, who had a heck of a day yesterday. Ripped the cover off the ball and made a home run robbing catch in Game 2 of the doubleheader against North Torrance. Ella Swan, daughter of assistant coach Jason Swan, was a big contributor for the Oregon Ducks in Los Altos' regular season, as that first one's high and outside for ball 1. The Ducks in Los Altos' regular season won the 12U championship. The girl standing on first base, Bella Bonales, was a part of that dynamic duo along with Swan. Here's the 1-0, high and outside, 2-0. Bonales slides back in safely on the pickoff attempt. The dugout's loving it. So it's 2-0 now for Swan. The Ducks in the regular season had a 4-0 postseason run to the championship. Finished third place in the regular season and just got hot at the right time. Umpire calls time for the gate to be closed. So Swan has a little more time here to think about what she's looking for. She's ahead in the count, 2-0. And here's the pitch. That's high, 3-0. Bonales trying to deke the catcher into a throwdown. Taking a nice sizable lead there. Swan's ahead big time, 3-0. Way ahead of Swan. Here's the 3-0. That's low. Ball 4. So 4-pitch walk for Ella Swan. And Los Altos is rolling here with runners on first and second. And a huge bat in Ruby Fischer coming up to the plate. She hit an absolute tank the other day. A line missile shot out to left field. Cleared the fence. A legit home run. 3-run home run for Ruby Fischer yesterday in that 16-2 victory. Caught every single inning yesterday for Los Altos. And she most likely will have to do the same today with Riley Reyes out. That first pitch is a ball high, 1-0. Fischer, a star for the Long Beach State Dirtbags during the regular season at Los Altos. Here's the 1-0. That's way high, and it's a wild pitch. Bonales and Swan will both advance. And now Fischer has 2 runners in scoring position looking to do damage. And the Beach will call time. Try to settle down their starting pitcher. Coach Tom Lau, the first base coach, comes in to talk to Fischer. Ruby both pitched and caught for the Dirtbags during the regular season. Was one of their key cogs, along with fellow All-Stars Riley Cordero and Sadie Albert. And a first-place regular season finish for the Dirtbags and a run to the championship game. Beach pitcher getting the sign. She's set. Here's the 2-0. Nice pitch on the outside corner, called strike. Gets back in the count now, 2-1. Fischer in her first full season at the 12U level, making this her first All-Star appearance at 12U, was an All-Star in 10U previously. Here's the 2-1, high and outside, 3-1. Fischer has some major thump in that bat to all fields at that. And with a 3-1 count, you know she's looking to do damage. Here's the 3-1. Got the called strike. Upper third of the strike zone. It's a big body in Fischer, so the strike zone even bigger than usual. And now she'll have to work a full count here. Try and keep this at bat going. Or put the ball in play. Here's the payoff pitch. Swung on, fouled straight back. Fischer was on that one, you could tell, just off the end of the bat. And we'll redo the 3-2. Ruby can play all over the diamond. You'll see her playing a lot of catcher, as I previously mentioned, but in other situations, she can play third, she can play first, she can play short, she can play all over the outfield. Very versatile defender with a great arm and some big pop in that bat of hers. Here's the 3-2. That one swung on. It's a chopper to third. They look at home, instead go to first, and the first baseman drops the ball. And they call Fischer out at first base. So the run scores. Fischer put the ball in play. It was bobbled by the first baseman. But the umpire says that she picked up the ball in time while keeping her foot on first base. So it'll go as an RBI ground out for Fischer. And Los Altos is on the board early here. It's 1-0 with 2 down. With June Shaw stepping up to the plate. Shaw with a stellar performance in both games yesterday on the mound. Went 2 innings in the first game, 4 innings in the second game, did not allow a single run to score. Let's see what she can do at the plate here today. First pitch, nice pitch on the outside corner, called strike, 0-1. Shaw's got some major speed. If she puts the ball in play, she's going to get down the line fast. So any kind of contact here would be good for Los Altos. Here's the 0-1. Swung on up the middle, base hit. Swan will come in and score. Shaw runs through first base with an RBI single. Los Altos is up early, 2-0. Great piece of hitting from June Shaw right up the middle. And she gets her first RBI of the tournament with Bailey Lau now stepping up to the plate. Bailey in her first All-Star appearance at the 12U level. Was a multiple-time All-Star at the 10U level. Here's the first pitch. Swung on and missed for a strike. Throw down to first. June's back in time. You'll see Los Altos take a lot of aggressive leads today. Just trying to deke a throw. See if they can get the Beach to make a mistake. Lau was late on the fastball. Let's see if she can make the adjustment here. 0-1. Swung on, and that's fouled off. It'll go into the stands. 0-2 now. Lau, you'll see her playing a lot in the outfield during these All-Star tournaments, but she can play a nice shortstop and a second base. Even pitches if you need her to. Was a big player for the James Madison Dukes during Los Altos' regular season. Is the daughter of Coach Tom Lau, first base coach for these Los Altos All-Stars. Here's the 0-2 pitch. That's way outside. Nice play by the catcher getting up. Keeps the ball in play, 1-2. Just like Shaw, Lau very good at putting the ball in play. Rarely do you see her strike out. Very disciplined approach at the plate. Here's the 1-2. High and outside, Shaw's going. The throw down to second. It gets past the shortstop. Shaw will look and stay put at second. That's a stolen base for June Shaw. Runner in scoring position now for Bailey. Two nothing Los Altos. With 2 outs here in the top of the first inning. They're looking to pour it on early. Here's the 2-2. Swung on, and it drops in for a base hit. Shaw's being held by Swan. And Lau is out at first base. The second time this inning, which a runner has been thrown out at first base from the outfield. Great work by the Beach outfielders, but Los Altos goes into the dugout on top 2-0. We go to the bottom of the first here in Redondo Beach. Bottom of the first, getting underway here. First pitch is popped up high. Uribe is the one at third. And makes the... No, it drops. Had the ball in her glove. Tough with the sun here today in Redondo Beach. Thankfully, it was in foul territory. So instead of 1 pitch, 1 out, Shaw will have to continue to work here against King for the Beach. June and Fischer. That's a nice pitch on the outside corner. Shaw, very good command of the strike zone. She won't overpower you with velocity, but her finesse and her ability to hit spots is what fools batters. Here's the 0-2. Swung on and missed, and that's a punch out. 3 pitches, 3 strikes for June Shaw, and it's a great start for Los Altos on the defensive end. Armstrong now steps up for the Beach. Shaw, quick worker on the bump. That's lined down the third base side, but foul. Here's the defensive configuration for Los Altos. Behind the plate is Ruby Fischer, pitching as June Shaw. From first to third, you have Kelly Brenner at first, Bella Bonales at second, Sadie Albert at short, Stella Uribe at third. And from left to center, you have Bailey Lau in left, as that one swung on and fouled into the seats, 0-2. Lau in left, Ella Swan in center, and Kalina Hernandez in right. Los Altos was very stout defensively in both games yesterday afternoon. Here's the 0-2. Swung on, little pop to Sadie Albert. Eats it at short. Nice play, just keeping it in the infield. And it'll be a single for the Beach, their first base runner of the ball game. You'll see that a lot with Shaw on the bump. It will not be a hard-hitting affair. She induces a lot of soft contact, a lot of pop-ups. And as we saw yesterday and with the first batter today, she can strike you out by hitting spots. That pitch is turned on just a little too much, and it goes foul. Shaw, member of the Notre Dame Fighting Irish during the regular season, was their ace. Pitched beautifully. Had a very good season in her first year at 12U. Here's the 0-1. Swung on, popped up. Fischer's calling for it, and she makes the... and she drops it. The second time this inning in which a ball has popped out of a Los Altos defender's glove, both times in foul territory, and Shaw will have to keep working here. Ahead 0-2. You may see some of these girls come out with sunglasses next inning. The sun is alive and well today in Redondo Beach. It's a beautiful day. Shaw, the 0-2. That's popped up to second base. Bonales isn't dropping that one. And it's 2 down for Los Altos here in the bottom of the first. Shaw doesn't give you any breathing room on the mound. She's going to work quick and she's going to work aggressive. That's a first pitch roller down the third base line, foul. So Shaw ahead 0-1. You saw it earlier with the bat. You see her on the mound. She's going 110% every single pitch. June Shaw is. She's like the Pete Rose of Los Altos. Working hard each and every game. Here's the 0-2. And it's swung on. Fischer goes down to second. It was a lapse in judgment. A little bit of a bobble. Good job by Bonales even covering and keeping that ball in the infield. So it's a stolen base with the count now 0-2. Here's the 0-2 from Shaw. Swung on, popped up into shallow right field. Hernandez plays it on a hop, and a runner is going to score. So the Beach get their first run of the game. May have been a little miscommunication between Bonales and Hernandez. And it falls in for a base hit. So Shaw will not get out of this without allowing a run. We'll see if the defense can get going for her here. Here's the first pitch on Jimenez. That one's in the dirt, smothered by Fischer. Having a hard time getting the ball, but she finally gets there. Shaw has a plethora of pitches at her disposal. That one's flied into shallow right field. Brenner, the first baseman, going back, and she drops it. Runner's going to advance to third. Brenner makes the throw. The tag from Uribe is not in time. The third time this inning in which a ball has popped out of a Los Altos defender's glove. And this time it cost them in fair territory. The batter advanced to second on the throw down from Brenner to third base. So now Pittman, 0-0 for the Beach, will have 2 runners in scoring position looking to tie this ball game up. Los Altos leads 2-0. Here's the first pitch from Shaw, down the third base line again, foul. Here's the 0-1, swung on, that's driven to left field, and that's going to get in the gap. 1 run scores, 2 runs scores. Swan gets it in quickly to Albert. They go to second, and the runner is safe, and it's a 2 RBI double for the Beach. They take the lead 3-2. That was absolutely smoked by Pittman, and the error comes back to haunt Los Altos as they now fall behind here in the bottom of the first. One out here in the inning. And that one's a swing and a miss. Nice pitch on the upper inside corner. As Garfield steps up to the plate for the Beach. Here's the 0-1 from Shaw. Nice pitch on the outside corner. Goes in, then goes out. Gets strikes on both of them. It's quickly 0-2. Shaw has every pitch in the book in her arsenal. Fastball, changeup, screwball, rise ball, curveball. And here's the 0-2. Nice changeup. That one not enticing enough for Garfield to swing at. It falls in the dirt. Counts now 1 ball, 2 strikes. Here's the 1-2 from Shaw. That one's low in the dirt. It gets past Fischer. Runner Pittman hesitates and has to go back to second base. Fischer has a cannon of an arm behind the plate. Shaw worked very effectively and efficiently yesterday. Here's the 1-2. That one's high. Good take by Garfield. And it's 2-2. We'll see how manager Javier Uribe uses his other pitchers today. Riley Cordero, Maddie Bowser, and Lucy Holman. Here's the 2-2 from Shaw. Another one high. Another great take by Garfield. And that's a walk. So Shaw's first walk of the game. And 2 runners are on here with 1 out in the bottom of the first. Shaw getting the signs from Coach Javier. Here's the pitch. That one swung on. It's a dribbler to Bonales. She goes the first for the out. And that's the 3rd out of the inning. So Los Altos gets out of it, having allowed 3 runs, multiple errors in the inning, And it comes back to haunt him. It's now 3-2 Beach as we go to the top of the second. Top of the second about to get underway here on Good Stuff Field in Redondo Beach. 3-2 Beach. As Kelly Brenner steps up to the plate, the starting first baseman for Los Altos. Had a great day yesterday at the plate. Multiple extra base hits. She'll look to do the same here today. Here's the first pitch on Brenner. That one's in the dirt. Easy take for her, 1-0. Kelly, a member of Texas A&M during Los Altos' regular season. Her second 12U All-Star selection, as she'll move on to 14U in the fall. Here's the 1-0. That one's in the dirt, this time inside. Dusts Brenner off the plate a bit, 2-0. You'll see Kelly playing a lot of first during these tournaments, but she can play some third. She can play a good outfield as well. Here's the 2-0. That one's right down the middle. Taken by Brenner, 2-1. Despite the error at first base in that bottom of the first inning, Brenner is known for her glove. Has made some outstanding picks at first base over this last season. Here's the 2-1. Got her off balance a bit there. It was a riser, 2-2. Big hole up the middle there for Brenner. She has an up the middle approach. We'll see if she can take advantage of that gap with the 2-2. That's swung on and it's up the middle. Great play by the second baseman and a quick flip over to first for the out. And there's one down. Brenner knew she made good contact. The second baseman was just there in perfect position. And there's one down for the Beach. And here comes Stella Uribe, starting third baseman for Los Altos. Very good arm. Sound glove over there at third. And she can make some noise with the bat. Here's the first pitch to Uribe. That's swung on and missed. Nice high fastball. And it's 0-1. If anyone deserves the title of the spark plug for Los Altos All-Star team, as Blue calls time to close the gate once again. She is the spark plug for Los Altos Ball Club, as that one's a changeup that missed low, 1-1. She's always getting cheers going in the dugout. She's rowdy and she's ready to go at all times. She's in it every single play of every game. The daughter of the manager of this all-star team, Javier Uribe. in her first year at 12U, making this her first All-Star appearance. That one's fouled straight back. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Uribe was on that one. We'll see if she can do damage on this 1-2 pitch. The Beach pitcher gets her sign. Here's the 1-2 pitch. Change up in the dirt. Great take by Uribe. That was a good looking one. Dropped just in front of the plate. And she'll keep working here. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Big pitch here. Here's the 2-2. Swung on right up the middle. It's a missile. Played by the center fielder. Nearly gets Uribe at first. Man, is this outfield doing well for the Beach. But it's a great base hit for Uribe. Right up the middle. A line shot. And Kalina Hernandez will have a base runner here in the top of the second inning, trying to get Los Altos back into this ball game. Hernandez first-time All-Star here at Los Altos. That one swung on. It's a little dribbler in between first and second. And it's bobbled by the second baseman, and Hernandez will beat her to the bag. You put the ball in play, good things can happen, and Hernandez will reach on an error as Uribe moves up to second. And the top of the lineup is now up for Los Altos. In tournament style here, we no longer have round robin, so it is the best 9 for both teams. Here's the first pitch on Albert. Nearly hits her in the head. Gets out of the way of that changeup. 1-0. Sadie had what looked like a base hit in the first inning, but was thrown out at first by the right fielder to erase that from the scorer's books. Here's the 1-0. That one swung on to the first baseman. Easy play at 1. She'll get Albert at first, but both runners move into scoring position for Bella Bonales. If there's anyone you want up in this situation, it's Bonales. Has a clutch gene, doesn't seem to be frazzled by much of anything when she's playing softball. Has a very sound and steady mentality. Here's the first pitch on Bonales. That's a nice pitch on the outside corner. Got the call, 0-1. Bella, one half of that dynamic duo for the Oregon Ducks in their championship run. Played a lot of catcher during the season, but as a Gold Glove second baseman. That pitch, she went around. It was a nice changeup by the Beach pitcher, and she's quickly behind here, 0-2. Bonales chokes up just a tad here, protecting 0-2. Swung on, down the line, foul. You can tell Bella's getting a feel for the fastball here, just has to straighten it out. And she'll keep fighting here, 0-2. Bonales in a big spot here, trying to get her team back into this ball game. It's 3-2 Beach. That's a changeup that misses high. 1 ball, 2 strikes now. Bonales, bilingual. No, not in English and Spanish, not in English and Italian, not in English and German. In English and American Sign Language. You could also say she speaks the language of softball. Her IQ is just off the charts, along with her teammate Swan, who's in the on-deck circle. Here's the pitch, and it's high and outside. You see Los Altos taking big leads off the bases, trying to entice the catcher Jimenez into a throwdown with the hopes of an error. Bonales now even in the count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Swung on down the first base line. It's a fair ball. Gets past the first baseman. Bonales through the bag. And it's an RBI single for Bella the other way. It's tied up at 3. Oh my goodness. The umpire waved it off. The umpires called it a foul ball. So Bonales will have to redo the 2-2. I will love looking at a replay of that later on today. Bella got good wood on that one, though. Let's see what you can do here. We'll redo the 2-2. Here's the pitch. Swung on up the middle. It's a chopper. Tough play for the second baseman. Bonales has speed. And she's out at first. A bang-bang play. And instead of an RBI single to tie up this ball game, we have 3 outs and no runs scoring. So it remains 3-2 Beach going into the bottom of the second inning here at Good Stuff Field in Redondo Beach. Bottom of the second, about to get underway here in Redondo Beach. As Shaw gets ready for her second full inning of work. Same defense for Los Altos. Nice fastball on the outside corner. Swung on and missed. The pitcher for the Beach now up at the plate. 3 runs there in the first inning for the Beach. 3 errors for Los Altos' defense. Let's see if they can tighten up for Shaw here. Here's the 0-1. Swung on up the middle, and that's going to leak out into center field for a base hit. Swan gets it in quickly, and the Beach have a base runner early here. Ruby Fischer behind the plate. If they try and run on her, it may be a mistake. She's got a big arm. Wave to the camera, Ruby. I look very sunburned according to the big bat and Ruby Fischer. I am very white, and that's how it works. You can tell Ruby is locked in. She is absolutely locked in. A little bit of a break there, trying to get the pinch runner in for the Beach for the pitcher. Uribe having a conversation with the umpire as well. Shaw getting right back to work here. That's a fastball in the inside corner. June is doing a great job hitting her spots. She's gotten ahead of many batters thus far. She continues that trend here. It's 0-1. Here's the pitch. The 0-1 is a little bit outside. And it's 1-1. Fischer keeping a close eye on the base runner at first. Here's the 1-1. She squares around a bunt. She misses. Looked like it may have been some off-speed stuff there from June. Just dipped below the bat of Collins. And she's ahead here. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Here's the 1-2 pitch. Swung on. Jam shot foul right behind the plate. Got in on her hands a little bit there. Great job by Collins just staying alive. It remains 1-2. Here's the 1-2 from Shaw. It's a changeup. It's a beautiful one. And it's called high. That's a great pitch from Shaw. Maybe just a little bit too high. And the count will even up here, 2-2. That's her best changeup of the game thus far. We'll see if she can keep it going here. Here's the 2-2. That's a beautiful one. Right down Broadway. And it's the second strikeout of the game for Shaw. 2 down here in the bottom of the second. One out here in the bottom of the second. You have a great double play duo here in Albert and Bonales. Uribe with the strong arm as well can make that flip to second. They show bunt. Harrison lays it down. Fischer, great play to the first baseman, Brenner, and she gets the out. So 2 outs for Los Altos here. The sac bunt did work. The runner did advance to second. Here's King at the plate, rocking the eye black mustache. Two down here in the bottom of the second. Beach still lead 3-2. Shaw would love to get out of this inning, not allowing any runs. She's pitching effectively here. Let's see if she can keep it going. Here's the first pitch on King. Little outside, 1-0. Six innings pitched yesterday for Shaw. 2 in the first game, 4 in the second game. That one's a little inside, 2-0. Only 2 walks in both games yesterday combined for Shaw on the bump. Very quick worker, very effective. Here's the 2-0. Little high there. Fischer couldn't get it down. And she falls behind 3-0. She's already walked 1 batter today. She struck out a couple. Let's see if she can work back in here. She gets the sign from Coach Tom. Big pitch here from Shaw. Here's the 3-0. Swung on, lifted into right field. And it's a fair ball. It hit the paint. And a run will score from second base. And it's 4-2 Beach. Everyone had to watch that one for a second as it just placed perfectly on the foul line. And Shaw will have to face at least one more batter here with Los Altos now down by 2. Armstrong steps up to the plate for her second at bat. Here's the first pitch on Armstrong. It's down the line and it's foul. Uribe makes a nice diving effort. But it'll go down as a strike, 0-1. Two outs here in the bottom of the second. Beach lead 4-2. Here's the pitch, swung on, popped up. And it's a miscommunication between Albert and Uribe. It'll fall in. Lau comes in from left to field the ball. Keeps the runner at second base. So now 4 infield pop-ups in this game that have not been caught by Los Altos infielders. And a smart timeout here from Coach Javier. Tries to settle down the minds of these young ball players who have all deserved this spot through their play in the regular season. Let's see now, with a force at third base, if Shaw can get this third and final out and limit the damage here to just a single run. Here's the first pitch, swung on and missed. Big cut from Jacobo. Shaw gets the sign, ahead 0-1. Here's the pitch. That's a changeup that busted in on her. And it's fouled straight back, so Shaw quickly ahead, 0-2. It's been a lot of soft contact for Shaw on the bump. Just hasn't been able to get the gloves behind her. Let's see if she can do so here. It's a fly ball into center field. Swan got a great read on it and gets the third and final out. What a center fielder Ella Swan is. Made a home run robbing catch yesterday, and today a line drive to center field. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. And the second inning is done and over with. 1 run scores for the Beach. And they go up 4-2 here as we head to the top of the third here in Redondo Beach. Top of the third inning, 3, 4, and 5 up for Los Altos. The big bats going to try and do big damage here and get back into this ball game, trailing 4-2. Here's the first pitch to Swan. It's a beautiful changeup. Just floated in there like a butterfly and hit the bottom third of the strike zone, 0-1. Swan goes from making that great play in center to stepping right up to the plate. That ball's just outside, 1-1. Ella gets the sign. Father Jason Swan, the third base coach for Los Altos. Here's the 1-1. Change up, misses outside, smothered by Jimenez, 2-1. The 2-1 to Swan, swung on, tapped foul right at the plate. 2-2. Swan, a very intimidating presence in the batter's box with the bat waggle alone. Here's the 2-2. Swung on up the middle, right to the second baseman. Great play. And the easy out to first for the first out of the inning. A lot of balls going to second base via the Los Altos bats this afternoon. We'll see if they can straighten things out here. And they got a big chance here with Ruby Fischer stepping up to the plate. She hit a laser shot home run yesterday in Torrance. Let's see if she can do it again today in Redondo Beach. Here's the first pitch on Fischer. Nice one in there for a strike, 0-1. Fischer has caught every single inning thus far. That one swung on. In on her hands just enough to push it foul. And she's quickly behind 0-2. Fischer, not a batting gloves person. Old school like Ted Williams. Just gets the dirt, rubs it on her hands, and she's ready to go. A rare thing you see in today's game. But it works for Fischer. Here's the 0-2. Change up, sat back on it, maybe just a little too long, and it's a ground out to the second baseman once again. Lot of grounders to second base here as we got 2 down with June Shaw stepping up to the plate. Had a single up the middle her first time up. And it wasn't a dribbler, it was a nice line drive up the middle. So let's see if she can do some more damage here. Help her own cause. Trailing 4-2. Here's the first pitch to Shaw. Called strike on the outside corner. Shaw didn't like it. It's 0-1. Shaw gets the sign from first base coach Tom Lau. Here's the 0-1. Change up in the dirt. 1-1. Put the ball in play. Good things will happen for Shaw. Here's the 1-1. That's high and outside. 2-1. Here's the 2-1 pitch. That's high and outside again. So Shaw working a good at bat here. It's 3-1. We'll try and just get on base to keep this inning alive for Los Altos. The pitcher gets her sign. Here's the 3-1 pitch. Swung on right up the middle again. This time a slow roller. Shaw's got speed going down the line though, and it's a great play by the second baseman on her back foot. Great stretch by Pittman, the first baseman, and it's 3 up, 3 down for Los Altos. It remains 4-2 Beach as we head to the bottom of the third here in Redondo. Bottom of the third, as we have a new pitcher for Los Altos, Lucy Holman, into the ball game, making her first appearance of All-Star season. Was the ace for the Clemson Tigers during Los Altos' regular season. This is her second All-Star selection at the 12U level. Just like Shaw, has an abundance of pitches in her Rolodex. And here's the first pitch. That one's low and inside for a ball, 1-0. You'll see a fastball from Holman, a changeup, a drop ball, a curveball, and even a screwball. A lot of finesse out of the arm of Lucy Holman. Here's the 1-0. Swung on, lifted to right field. Hernandez is there. Under it, makes the catch for the first out. So a quick first out for Holman in her first inning of All-Star work. In both starts during the playoffs for the Clemson Tigers, pitched complete games. She's an innings eater. She can pitch a lot of innings for you. That one's down and inside, 1-0. So we'll see how big of a leash Coach Javier gives Holman here this afternoon. Shaw looks like she's done after 2 innings. Gave up 4 runs. That one's low and outside, 2-0. Had a lot of errors behind her today. We'll have to look at the scorebook later and see how many of those runs were actually earned. But overall, a good performance from Shaw. Here's the 2-0. Lucy Holman gets back in there. It's 2-1. Nice fastball just to get back into the count. Coach Tom giving the signs. Here's the 2-1 from Holman. Bit outside, 3-1. Lucy, a big fan of Shohei Ohtani. I mean, who isn't? Here's the 3-1. That's inside, and it's a walk. So a base runner on for the Beach as the first baseman Pittman steps up to the plate. Coach Javier calls time, wants to go over something with the umpire. As we have a break here, let's give you some fun facts on the pitcher, Lucy Holman. We asked a lot of questions the other day at practice, and the girls did not disappoint in their answers. Let's go with this. Who's your favorite cartoon character was asked to Lucy Holman. It's a great pick from her. It's Gumball from the Amazing World of Gumball Cartoon Network show. Great pick from Lucy Holman. She's also says she's an Angels fan, but her father is trying to do otherwise. Father Brian, a big Dodgers fan, trying to convert her into a Dodger fan. And with the Angels scuffling as of recent, the job may have just gotten easier for him. Right now, we're all Los Altos fans, though. Here's the first pitch to Pittman. That one's fouled straight back into the stands, 0-1. Holman rocking the double 9. Big number for a big player. Aaron Judge, of course, famously wears the number 99 for the New York Yankees. Here's the pitch, right to Uribe. She goes to first for the first out. Brenner throws over to third. The slide in. She's safe under the tag. So they get one out at first. But the runner on the throw to first advances from first to third. So there's 2 down here. Garfield stepping up to the plate with a runner at third. Here's the first pitch to Garfield. Swung on, fouled back, 0-1. When asked if she can make any ice cream flavor that's never existed before. She's the owner of Ben & Jerry's. She's never had this flavor of ice cream before. As that one's fouled back, it's quickly 0-2. Holman answered, I would make a dill pickle flavored ice cream. I don't know what the sales would be on that. Lucy may be alone on that. But dill pickle seeds are a big hit, so who knows? Maybe they'd be good in ice cream form. We'll have to experiment with that postseason. She's way ahead here, 0-2. Here's the pitch. That one's in the dirt. Great job by Fischer keeping that ball in front. As the count moves to 1-2 strikes. If you need anything to tell you how dedicated Holman is to her craft, as the 1-2 comes in. And it's a called strike 3 on the outside corner. So it's 3 outs for Holman in her first inning of work. When asked, what's your favorite sport outside of softball? Holman said softball equals life. We go to the top of the 4th inning. Beach still leading 4-2 here in Redondo Beach. Top of the fourth. Getting started here on Good Stuff Field in Redondo Sunset. As Riley Cordero steps up for her first at-bat of the game. Here's the first pitch to Cordero. That's swung on right to the shortstop. Great play at short. Strong arm over to first, and it's one pitch, one out. The infield defense has been great for the Beach today. And that trend continues here as Cordero grounds out on one pitch. Great piece of contact there from Riley. Just better defense from the infield as Kelly Brenner steps up to the plate. Kelly, daughter to Coach Jeff, who coached Texas A&M during Los Altos' regular season. First pitch to Brenner. Takes it for a strike, 0-1. Brenner, very calm and cool. Gives off major captain vibes. That's a changeup that just misses high, 1-1. Has a captain quality to her, a Derek Jeter-like quality to her. Not too loud, not too brash, but is very effective in communicating to her teammates. And is a great example for younger all-stars here, as she's going to be moving up to the 14U level next season. This is her second consecutive 12U All-Star selection. Here's the 1-1 that's fouled straight back, 1-2. Beach gets their sign. Here's the 1-2 pitch on Brenner. High and outside. Just missed, 2-2. So count full now on Brenner. This is a big at-bat here for Los Altos. Just trying to get something going. Trailing 4-2 here in the top of the fourth of tournament play. That one swung on. It's lifted to left field, and it's off the tip of the glove. Brenner's going to make the turn at first. She's going to stay at first. Good job just getting the ball back in. And it'll be a long single for Kelly Brenner and a base runner on for Stella Uribe. Uribe, a line drive single up the middle, her first at bat. She'll now work with a runner on. Let's see if she can do the same damage. Los Altos trails 4-2 here in the top of the fourth. Here's the first pitch to Uribe. That one's high. Brenner almost gets picked off. Dives back in safely, however. And nearly a conundrum there at first that she took her hands off the bag. But instead, no harm, no foul. It's 1-0 on Stella. Here's the 1-0. High and outside, 2-0. Stella's favorite professional athlete, Rachel Garcia, of course, star pitcher and really two-way player with the bat for UCLA softball. She'll try and have some thump in her bat just like Garcia right here. Takes the pitch, 2-1. Nods her head in agreement. She sees it now. Let's see if she can put the ball in play here with the count in her favor. 2 balls, 1 strike. Defense playing straight up. Here's the 2-1. Nice take by Uribe. As that's outside. 3 balls, 1 strike now. When asked whether she'd like to hit a home run or rob a home run, she picked rob a home run. I think it's the opposite here. Here's the 3-1, and it's a nice pitch on the inside corner. Got the call, and the count runs full 3-2. As that gate opens up again, that's the 3rd time that gate is opened. We may have to do some ghost hunting here at Redondo Sunset. Or maybe a more logical explanation, the wind. Here's the payoff pitch to Uribe. That's swung on, fouled straight back. Confusion there. Uribe ready to run to first base, but it was fouled straight back off the catcher's mask. So we'll redo the 3-2. Uribe working it here, making the pitcher work. Beach has had the same pitcher in all ball game. As we redo the 3-2, here's the pitch, fouled straight back once again. This time off the hands, and Uribe is getting the crowd up on their feet. As she's getting ready for the 8th pitch of this at-bat. Brenner at first. Very long strides on the base paths, so if Stella gets a hold of it, you'll see her go first to third. Here's the pitch on Uribe and works a walk. Great at-bat by Stella. And there's now 2 on for Kalina Hernandez. Beach will call a timeout as Hernandez gets ready for her 2nd at-bat of the game. In her first year as an All-Star, played for the Notre Dame Fighting Irish in the regular season. If we gave out an award for most improved player at Los Altos, it undoubtedly would have gone to Kalina Hernandez. Played a lot of third, played a little bit of second. Has made a great play in the outfield today for Los Altos. Yesterday in 2 games, had a single in both opposite field hits. She'll try and replicate that here in this at-bat. A big at-bat for Hernandez. Brenner on second, Uribe on first. We're here in the top of the 4th. The Beach are leading 4-2 over Los Altos in this first round action of tournament play. Here's the pitch to Hernandez. That one's right down Main Street, 0-1. Here's the 0-1 on Hernandez. That one's high and way up. Lost the grip for the changeup there, and both runners will advance. So Hernandez now has 2 runners in scoring position. If this wasn't a big at-bat already, it is now. Hernandez, a big Dodger fan. We'll see if she can replicate their success right here in her at-bat. Here's the pitch. Nice one on the outside corner. It's 1-2. And that one's thrown away by the pitcher. Brenner heads up. Nearly goes home. That was almost a blunder of enormous proportions. Instead, nothing comes of it. Base runners still remain at second and third for Hernandez. She's down 1 ball, 2 strikes. when asked if she would rather hit a home run or rob a home run. She said, I want to hit a dinger. Let's see if she can do something close to that here. Here's the 1-2. That's down and in. Jimenez keeps it in front just enough to keep Brenner at third. And the count moves even, 2-2. A big hole up the middle for Hernandez to work with. Short and second. And that one's popped up. Is it going to stay in play? No, it'll go into the stands. And the count remains 2-2. Hernandez putting up a nice at-bat here, just as Uribe did before. With Sadie Albert on deck, the leadoff batter. Let's see what Hernandez can do. Here's the 2-2. Swung on, Chopper off the plate, and it goes foul. Chopper right in front of the plate. Rolled foul. And once again, we'll go 2 balls, 2 strikes. Gets the sign from Coach Tom Lau at first. Here's the 2-2 again. Swung on and missed in the dirt. Hernandez is tagged for the strikeout. So 2 down now. As we have the top of the order coming up for Los Altos. This is what you want here. 2 outs and Sadie Albert at the plate. She will put the ball in play. Her contact rate is sky high. They've been making the pitcher for the Beach work hard this inning. Let's see if she shows any signs of fatigue against Albert. That one's just outside, 1-0. Jimenez, great job trying to frame that ball, but couldn't get the call. So they'll fall behind, 1 ball, no strikes. Albert, a big-time Angels fan. For any Angels fans out there, she's got a major David Fletcher vibe. As that one's high, 2-0. High contact, low strikeout rate. Let's see if she can show that contact rate off here in a big spot. 2 runners in scoring position. Ahead 2-0. Here's the pitch. That one's a little high, 3-0. Bella Bonales is on deck. She's already shown a couple good pieces of hitting here this afternoon. She'd love to come up in a big spot. Here's the 3-0. Right down Broadway. 3-1. Albert's ready in the box. Big pitch. Here's the 3-1. And that's high, and it's a walk for Albert. Bases are loaded for Bella Bonales. Beach lead 4-2 here in the top of the 4th. Catcher Jimenez calls time for the Beach, and Bonales will have time to think things over. It's been a pitcher's duel overall here in Redondo Beach. Great defense behind Regaud, the Beach pitcher. Not so much the case overall for Shaw, who pitched the majority of the innings thus far for Los Altos. Holman had a clean inning in her first inning of work as the first pitch is in there for a strike. 0-1. Los Altos scored 2 in the first. The Beach matched it with 3 in their half of the first. Went scoreless in the top of the second for Los Altos. The Beach added another run. That one's in the dirt. So it counts even now, 1-1. Umpire has made an announcement that time has expired. He has announced that we will finish the inning. So top of the fourth, this at-bat just became so much bigger with time having expired. The count is 1 ball, 1 strike. Here's the pitch. Swung on, lifted foul into the seats. Maybe a little ahead of that, a little antsy. It's getting loud here at Good Stuff Field. On both sides. This is a big at-bat for Bonales. It's a big pitch for the Beach. Both sides looking to get their side going. The 1 ball, 2 strike delivery. Swung on the opposite field and it sneaks in for a base hit. Brenner's going to score and the ball's thrown away. Uribe is going to try and get home. She's up there standing. Los Altos has tied up the ball game. Albert advances to third. Bonales comes up clutch with an opposite field single. She advances to second on the overthrow. And we're tied up at 4. What a clutch base hit from Bella Bonales, going the other way. Behind in the count, 1 ball, 2 strikes. Heart rate was slow there for Bella, and now we go from Bella to Ella. She's shown up big time early on in this All-Star season. Let's see if she can give Los Altos the lead. That one's high and outside, 1-0. Same situation here. 2 runners in scoring position for Los Altos. The crowd's ready to erupt. Here's the 1-0. Swung on and missed. Nice high fastball that Swan just couldn't get on. She tipped it into Jimenez's glove. So we're even 1-1. Ella robbed a home run yesterday. She'll try and hit one here today. Let's see what kind of damage she can do here on the 1-1. Little high. Good eye from Swan, 2-1. Having not scored a run since the first inning, Bonales comes up clutch with a 2 RBI single. And here's the 2-1 on Swan. That one's in the dirt. It pops up and hits Swan in the face, but thankfully, she's got a helmet on, so she's good. May have rattled her cage just a bit. We'll see her take her time and get back in the box as she's ahead 3-1. An identical situation to what we saw for Sadie Albert just a few batters ago. 3-1 is the count. Here's the pitch. It's high and outside. It's a walk for Swan. So the bases are juiced once again for Los Altos. And Ruby Fischer, the Bambino of Los Altos, steps up to the plate looking to do some major damage. In the 16-2 victory for Los Altos yesterday, she hit a home run, a line drive laser shot out to left field over the fence. No inside the Parkers for Fischer. It's dinger power. All she's going to try and do here is get on base by any means and get Los Altos the lead. We're knotted up at 4 here in the 4th. Here's the first pitch. That's up the middle and takes an odd hop. It's past the shortstop. It goes all the way to the wall. Albert scores. Bonales scores. Swan is on her way home. She slides in safely. Fischer goes to third. She's safe. And it's a bases clearing triple for Ruby Fischer. And Los Altos goes ahead 7-4. What a turn of events here in Redondo Beach. Down 4-2 entering the inning. Los Altos has put up 5 runs to take a 7-4 lead as Lucy Holman steps up to the plate for her first at-bat. After working a clean third, Holman takes the first pitch for a strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1. Lucy has proven she can hit velocity, both in the cage and in real life. Let's see if she can keep it rolling here. Changeup is low and in the dirt. It gets past Jimenez. Fischer will stay put at third. And the count moves to 1 ball and 1 strike. Lucy, the leadoff hitter all year for the Tigers during the regular season, batted .394 in that spot, so she can do damage. Here's the 1-1 pitch to Holman. That's up the middle. Shortstop has a glove on it. Quick turn over the first, and the inning is over. But it's not before Los Altos puts up 5 runs to take a 7-4 lead. We move to the bottom of the 4th. This will be the last ups for the Beach as they try and come back here. Down 3 here in Redondo. Bottom of the 4th. 7-4 Los Altos here in Redondo Beach. First game of the day for both of these teams as they try and move on in tournament play. We have some changes for Los Altos. Holman remains at pitcher and Riley Cordero has moved out to left field to replace Bailey Lau. First pitch is a foul ball, 0-1. Holman, a clean first inning of work. Rosenthal at the plate for the Beach. Here's the 0-1. Change up, misses high, 1-1. Holman with a deep breath. Here's the 1-1. That's high and outside, 2-1. Holman's not a big strikeout pitcher, but like Shaw, will finesse her way into a lot of soft contact. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Down and inside, 3-1. Here's the 3-1 from Holman. Big pitch on the outside corner. Got it. Count moves full now, 3-2. Rosenthal chokes up on the bat just a tad, ready for the payoff pitch. Here's the 3-2, swung on right to the second baseman, Bonales. Quick flip over to Brenner at first, and we got one down here in the bottom of the fourth. The pitcher, Regaud, steps up to the plate. 99 versus 99 here. Here's the first pitch. High and outside, 1-0. Holman very good at controlling her heart rate. Here's the 1-0. Swung on and missed. Nice pitch on the inside half of the plate. Even now, 1 ball, 1 strike. There's an eerie silence here at Good Stuff Field. Both sides just ready to erupt. Ball just high and outside, 2-1. Holman, her second All-Star selection, moving up to 14U in the fall. Here's the 2-1. Got it on the outside corner, 2-2. Big pitch for Holman. Here's the 2-2 pitch. Got it on the outside corner. Strikes are out looking. 2 down here in the bottom of the fourth. Holman can't help but smile, just 1 out away from victory as Collins steps up to the plate. First pitch is popped up into right field. Bonales has a play on it. She makes the catch. And the ball game is over. Los Altos comes back after being down 4-2 to win the ball game 7-4 in 4 innings. They'll move on in the tournament, having a great taste in their mouth. As we see, congratulations. Gloves being thrown. Both sides will come together and show appreciation in what was a phenomenal game for Los Altos. 7-4 victors. They go to 2-1 in the Redondo Beach tournament. Their first win in tournament play. As we see a sign of good sportsmanship after what was just a great battle between 2 very good 12U ball clubs. From Good Stuff Field in Redondo Beach, Noah Daigle signing off for now.